I want to leave the country with my children for holiday, but my ex-husband is trying to prevent me from traveling with them. What can I do? Well, it depends on the custody and guardianship terms that were set up as part of your divorce. So, if your husband has the guardianship rights over the children, then under the law, he does have the ability to restrict your children's travel, not your travel, not put a travel ban on you, but on the children, because he's the guardian. But you, as the custodian, presumably a custodian, that you can also request for the court to have that travel ban lifted. And generally speaking, what you would need to submit is just submit to the court when you're traveling, your traveling dates, and present to the court, but ultimately prove to the court that you're coming back, and that usually is done if the kids have residence visas, they have the schools here, so there's no reason you have accommodation here, so there's no reason for you to take them and not come back. So if you have all that, and presumably since you live here and with your kids, you have all those documents, so you just should be showing that we're going on this specific trip and we're coming back on such and such date. So then the court does have the ability to lift the travel ban for this period of time. And these, by the way, these kinds of requests are routinely being presented to the court, and the courts are routinely granting them, and they can grant them pretty quickly as well. So that's if you have that kind of arrangement. And for example, if you have full custody and guardianship, then your husband should not be able to have the right to place travel bans. So let's say if he's trying to do that by virtue of just being a father, you can also counter the very foundation of that particular travel ban request on the grounds that the husband doesn't have, or that no husband, that the father, the ex-husband, does not have guardianship or custody rights over the children because of the terms of your divorce. That's why I started with it really depends on the terms of your divorce, but I'm using kind of the more common scenario where both parents remain or have some rights over the children. Either they share it jointly, or the father has guardianship and the mother has custody, or some other sort of agreed arrangement. Whatever it may be, the courts are very reasonable, and they will routinely entertain and review these requests quite efficiently, and issue decisions lifting the ban. So it's not as big of a deal as it may seem.